All right, good morning, Saturday Academy on Saturday, February 27th of 2021 at 9 a.m. How are we?
Good morning, Ms. Canela.
I'm good.
Good. Good morning to the two students that decided to greet me. I appreciate you two, but I also appreciate the 17 students that decided to show up on time. Just a reminder, if your camera is not on, I need to be notified. I already know about Kayla. Emily, I need a camera on. I'm going to put you in the weight room because I'm going to proceed to move on. And if you don't tell me why it's off, then you're going to be in the weight room. Okay, but you still need to turn your camera on though, okay? I still need it on though. I won't call on you. Okay? We're going to review today area of triangles, area of trapezoids, and surface area. So we're going to review everything that we did this week. And we're going to have a better understanding of what we need to do. Again, shout out to the students that decided to come to my review session yesterday. That was at 10:30. I appreciate you for coming. I'm sure it helped you. I have the recording in your Google Classroom as well as in Saturday Academy. And this is how it's going to go. I need someone to read my learning target today. Who would like to be that for kickboard points? Juliana? Juliana? Okay. Noah, you'll read something else. Okay, I'll tell you what you're going to read. Thanks, Noah, for participating.
I was making breakfast.
Okay. All right, let's get the show started. Here we go. Remember, screenshots will be up. I'm not going to hound you. You don't want to turn the notes in for Saturday school, then I can't give you credit. Here is the work. I posted it yesterday. I'm not going to ask you to turn the work in. You simply don't turn it in. I can't give you credit. Stephen Melendez and Myers. Stephen M. Nia Myers. All right. So here is your lesson for Saturday school. Okay, you have to write down the learning target and the formulas. So there'll be 3 formulas on your paper. Lorena and Daniel. Lorena, Daniel. I think we're at like 30 something now. Who knows anymore? We're at 24. All right, so you're writing down the learning target. Juliana, you volunteered to raise your hand, so I'm assuming you would like to read. So Saturday, the 27th of February, you are going to write down the learning target for me, please. Go ahead, Juliana, please read it.
I can calculate the surface area of figures that relate to real-world situations. I can calculate the area of triangles and apply to real-world situations. I can calculate the area of trapezoids and apply them to real-world situations.
So again, we're going to work with surface area today. We're going to be working with area of triangles today. We're just reviewing. And as Juliana said, we're going to be working with area of trapezoids. Juliana, please read the surface area formula. We're going to write this down. Whatever's in pink.
Surface area is the sum of the area of the face of figure. Surface area formula. S surface area equals to L W plus view H plus 2 plus H L.
Good, everyone write that formula down. 2 parentheses LW plus WH plus HL. That is the surface area formula that you are going to need. So if you already wrote it down, kindly throw it in the chat because you will be needing that. So this is the surface area formula. Okay, I put it in the chat, so I am going to proceed to the next part. Area of a triangle, Juliana, please read that formula. Juliana, did we lose you?
Oh, area of a triangle. A equals B times H
Divided by?
divided by 2B base H height.
Good. Juliana, can you read the 4 steps on how you calculate the area of a triangle? The 4 steps at the bottom for me. And then Noah's going to read the third one.
Steps on how to calculate the area of triangles. First step is draw and label a triangle. The second step is identify, name the base, the height, and the area from the image or word problem. Step 3, substitute, replace, plug in the number. Step 4, solve, and then divide by 2 to find the area.
Good. You don't have to write down the steps. Just write down the formula. Area of a triangle. Area, as Juliana said, equal base times height divided by 2. You must divide by 2 to find the area. So I'm going to put this, okay, I'm going to write that in the chat because I'm going to have to kind of speed up so we can get to the work. So, area of triangle, A equal base times height divided by 2. So far, you got all the formulas in there. Joelle wrote surface area, I wrote it, and you got area of triangle. Area of trapezoid, Noah, please read that. And B1 is base 1, sir. Noah?
Area for trapezoid. A equals B plus B 2 plus H/2. I'm not this.
So hold on, Noah, I made a mistake here. This should actually be a times sign. Okay, so the slash, Noah, means division. So we're going to add the 2 bases up. We're going to multiply by the height, and then we're going to divide by 2. So that formula, just so that you have it, I'm going to put it right over here. So it's rewritten. Area equals, so that there's no confusion, it's B1 plus B2 times H divided by 2. And I'm pretty sure somebody put that in the chat. I'm pretty sure it's in the chat. That is the formula of the area of a trapezoid. Now, as you write that down, a trapezoid is a quadrilateral. Quad means 4. Okay, so this trapezoid is called a quadrilateral for those that remember learning about that in the 5th grade. Quadrilateral, it means 4 sides and 4 angles. Okay, that's what quad means, the prefix. If you didn't know, that's called a quadrilateral. And I know that Joel the other day in his math class was killing it with the vocabulary. I'm going to change it to red so it stands out. You don't have to write that. That's just some prior knowledge for you. 4 sides and 4 angles is called a quadrilateral. So trapezoids, rhombuses, parallelograms, squares, rectangles, kites, those are all trapezoids. Noah, can you please read the 4 steps on how you calculate the area of a trapezoid?
Draw and label a trapezoid. Identify base 1, base 2, height, and area from the image or word problem.
Number 3?
Substitute, replace, plug in the numbers, and 4 is solve, then divide by 2 to find the area.
Okay, I saw someone said to please slow down. I'm just reviewing the formulas, so you can always go back and watch the video because I'm not going to sit here for 20 minutes for you to write everything down on this page. That's why you can go back and copy it at your time because I gave you until 11:30 to turn the work in, all right? I want to get through the work, though, because we don't have much time. So problem 1, Joelle, would you be, I'm going to just go down the slides. Joelle, can you please read problem 1 and tell us how you would do this?
Okay, the surface area of a right rectangular prism with a length of 1 with length L. Oh, what is the surface area in square inches of a prism with a length of 9 inches, the width of 4.75 inches, and 49 and 2/10 inches?
Okay. So Joelle, my question to you is, what formula are we going to be using? If we're going to find the surface area, what's the formula we're going to be utilizing?
Surface area equal SA equals 2 times length times width times plus width times height plus height times length.
Okay, so the surface area formula, because it asked for surface area, they gave it, it's 2 parentheses LW plus WH plus HL. Everyone clear so far? Okay, don't forget my screenshot person. So I'm going to actually put the letters here. So because it's going to be more space here for me to write on instead of writing it on the lines I provided. So A, the length.
The length is 9 inches.
Good. 9 IN. What's B?
B is
Width. What's the width?
is 4 and 75/100 inches.
Good. 7,500 inches. Are we good?
The height is 42 and 9 inches.
Yep.
2 inches.
Good. And now, do we know the surface area?
No.
Okay, we don't know the surface area. So the height, again, there's nothing really to go over so far because these numbers are right from the word problem, not making them up. Okay, and then D, we're going to say D for dog is surface area, which is your SA, which is unknown. S, question mark. Everyone with me so far? Does anyone have any questions, comments, or dilemmas so far? All we did was write the formula. I didn't do no rocket science yet, right? Everyone good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was able to get that all on one side. Okay, so whoever's taking my screenshot correlates to all of those. All right, now we're going to substitute the numbers in the formula. So I'm going to rewrite my formula here. We know that the first step is to always rewrite the formula. Step number 1 is the formula. Joelle, what is the surface area formula?
S equals length times width plus width times height plus height times length.
Okay, good. Now we're going to start filling in A, B, C, D. Okay, so step number 2 would be what? After we have step 1, what do we do?
Substitute.
Okay, so maybe I should write it. Step number 2 is we're going to substitute. Oh no, why is it tiny? Substitute, can everyone see that? I'm in the red now. S equal 2 parentheses LW plus WH. Substituting in the formula. You got to know these formulas. They don't give them to you for the state test. So we're going to substitute numbers and we're going to actually call this and solve, right? That's what we're going to do. So looking at A, it says multiply the length times the width. What is the length? What is the width?
The length is 9 inches and the width is 4 and 7,500 inches.
Okay, so we got to figure out what is 9 times 4.75. Let's write that in the chat. Joelle's going to tell us what is 9 times 4.75. Leanna, you're going to do the next one, followed by Abigail. What does that equal?
7,500.
What?
42 and 7,500.
So he says 4.75 times 9, 42 and 7,500 is correct. Everyone follow how we got that. It says add. Just want to show you where this is coming from. This correlates to that, which then when you multiply turns into this number. Are we good? Now we're gonna do the width times the height. Width, height, length. What two numbers will we now multiply, Mr. Joel?
4 and 7/500 times 49 and 2 inches.
Good. I'm just gonna, oh, I can't do that. Okay. Are we good so far?
Mm-hmm.
What is 4.75 times 49.2? Everyone should be writing this down. Please type it in the chat if you want to earn credit. No one's typing in the chat, so I'm concerned. 200 what? $233.7. Thank you. So now these numbers are going to go on this problem.
That's not what I got.
No, what'd you get?
I got, oh, wait, hold on. I typed the wrong number.
It's okay. Be very careful what you type. And now, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. And now, so then this pink correlates to these numbers, which then translates to this. Now we're going to multiply height times length. What numbers is the height and what numbers are the length?
Height is 49 and 2/10 inches, and then 49 and then 9 inches.
Okay, so that should be, I'm just going to make this part a little bit smaller. Okay, so that's what that's going to equal. Make that to maybe 24. Maybe then it will go on the same line. There we go. So 49.2 times 9 is a product of cameras on.
442.8.
What is it?
442.8.
Thank you. Now, are we done?
No, we gotta add them all up.
Okay, so then these green correlate to this, which is that, which translates to that. Okay, so let's add them up. Get the calculators out, add them up. We're going to add what's in the parentheses. 42.75 plus 233.7 plus 442.8. And tell me what the sum is equal to. Who's got the sum?
719.
319.25.
Nia, type your answer, and Joel, type your answer. Let's see if they agree with you. Somebody's right over here. This is what I got. Somebody said it. 719.25 is what I got. Did you all get that? Because you got 442 and you're adding it to 233.
No, that's what I got.
Okay, good. Now multiply that by 2.
Oh.
What's that number times 2 equal to?
1,438 and 5/10.
And now what's the unit? Inches? Inches. What power? So what power?
To the second power.
Okay, I am going to move a little faster though. So there you go. There's the first problem. I'm going to make it smaller so that my screenshot assistant, who is the screenshot taker?
Abigail.
Abigail, let me know when you have this problem screenshotted. Oh wait, Abigail, I didn't finish. Hold on, you cannot do it yet because I forgot to write something over here. I forgot to write in here that, you see I got rushed. I rushed myself. I forgot to write over here the height and the length was 49.2 times 9. And then I forgot to say that when you multiply, you do 2 times. Don't take it yet, Abigail. That way it's accurate. That, now you can take the screenshot. Okay, so we're reviewing surface area was the first problem. We'll review area of triangles, area of trapezoids. That's what you will be assessed on your exit ticket today. Anyone have any questions? Okay,
I got it.
Okay, good. I'm going to move on to the next one. Problem number 2, Leanna Sanchez. Would you be willing to please tackle this problem for us? It's surface area
Alright.
again.
Okay, hold on, give me a sec. It says a surface area S of a right rectangular prism with length 1, width, and height can be found using the formula below. S equals 2 in parentheses length LW plus WH plus HL. What is the surface area in square inches of a prism with a length of 14 inches, a width of 8 inches, and a height of 6.7 inches? Show the work here. So the length is 14 inches, the width is 8 inches, the height is 6.7 inches, and then for surface area, we don't know, so we put a question mark.
Excellent. Everyone see what she did? Anyone have any questions for Leanna? I'm just writing the numbers on the side here. Keep going. What do we do now, kiddo?
All right, so now what we do is we have to write so step 1, we have to write the surface area. So the formula, sorry. So the formula is S equals 2 in parentheses LW plus WH plus HL. And then after that, we had to identify the following. So we already did that. So then we can go to step 3. And then step 3 is to replace or substitute. So what we have to do is we have to do SA equals 2 parentheses LW plus WH plus HL, and then SA equals 2 in parentheses 14 times the width, was the width 8, and then plus 8 times 6.7, then plus 6.7.
What? Okay, yep.
Times 14.
Ooh. Okay, kiddo, help me out. 2 times.
Right. So now what we have to do is we have to multiply all those together. So 14 times 8 equals 112 plus 8 times 6.7 equals 53.6 plus 6.7 times 14 equals 93.8.
You said 93.8?
Mm-hmm.
Now what do you do, kid?
So now what we do is we have to add those all together. So 112 plus 53.6 plus 93.8 equals 259.4.
Are we done?
No, we're not done. So now what we have to do is do 259.4 times 2, and that equals to 518.8 squared inches.
And what does that represent?
And that represents the surface area.
Good. Everyone got that? Was everyone good? I'm going to give you another 2 seconds to write that down. And then we will proceed.
I got it.
Okay, I'm going to give everyone another 2 seconds just so that everybody. Okay, just so that everybody can.
I take a screenshot so for later.
Okay,
maybe
good.
I'll finish my notes.
All right, we're going to move on now to the next problem now. Here we go. Okay. Oh, here. The surface area of the prism we would write in here would be 518.8. Okay, let's do number 3 now. Let's just move on. This is another surface area problem. We already did 2 of them. So we're going to write on here, we're going to omit this problem just because of time. OMIT means do not do. Omit, do not complete. And if you want to do it for extra credit, I'll make this extra credit. This is extra credit. Please email me at jcanella. And don't expect that just giving an answer is going to get you the credit. Here is my email. So anyone that does do it, you will receive extra credit because we already did 2 of them. I don't want to keep having you do the same thing over and over and over again. Let's go on to problem 4. So those that just came back in because of internet, problem 3 on this packet is extra credit. All of you are able to do it because we just modeled how to do 2. Your notes will look exactly like problem 1 and 2. Let's move on to problem 4 now. Say, which of the following sets of coordinates represent the image below? Who thinks they can tackle this one? I'm going to actually put letters here. This will be point A. Who can identify the location of point A in pink? Remember, we start at the origin. This is the x-axis. This is a y-axis.
I can try.
Go ahead. How many times do I move over to the right?
Um,
That might help you. Can you see that now? What number is that? 0?
that's 0.
Okay, this is 0, and this is counting by 2s here.
Okay.
Everything counts by 2s. 2, comma what?
What is the undertaker? Does anyone know?
2, comma what?
Hmm?
1, this is 0, 2, 4, 6. 2, comma 6, yeah? All right, let's try this point. Every point has 2. Every number counts by 2. So who would like to tackle this purple point, which is point B? Who wants to tell me the location? This is 0, negative. Go ahead.
So the ratio would be -2. Wait, hold on. Yeah, is that -2?
-2, -4. What's in between -4 and -6? I'm sorry, it's a little
Oh,
blurry.
it's really hard to see. That's 5. So
Okay.
-5, and then
And
that is 6.
good, Leanna. Leanna, you might as well just do C and D while you're at it.
All right. So
Let's do
this
C
would
here.
be
Let's do the ordered pair.
that would be -5,
Mhm.
and that would be -6.
It's actually 2
Wait,
before.
sorry. It's I can't really see
I
that
know.
much.
Okay,
7.
so
but-
you know, hold on. Let me help
Wait.
you out. Let me rewrite these numbers. Does that help? Does that help you guys?
Yeah, that helps.
All
That
right.
helps. So
Yeah.
before, sorry.
That's okay. Does that help you guys? Does that help?
Yes.
All right, so what is the Y point?
-4.
Okay. And you might as well do point D for me. And I'm going to make that in green. Oops, that should be purple. And then this guy's going to be, well, it's supposed to be green, but all right. He's a green guy. Letter D. What's his ordered pair?
2,
What kind
and
of?
then
Mhm.
-4.
Does everyone see that? Does everybody see that? Now, which answer choice matches what Leanna just said? A, B, C, or D? So let's look at it. 2, comma 4, 2, comma 6, Leanna. We see it here. Point B, -5, -6, bam. Point C, -5, -4. Point D, 2, comma -4. So what is it?
A.
Bam.
A.
So, hey, Abigail? Let me know when you have that. Abigail, you got it?
I have it.
Awesome. Let's move on to number 5. All right, area of triangles. Abigail, try this problem.
A shape is made of 72 right triangles of equal size. Each right triangle has a base of 20 centimeters and a height of 9 centimeters. What is the total area in square centimeters of the shape. First, we have to draw and label the triangle. So we have to do a right triangle.
Nice. I love how she said, what do you know about a right triangle, Abigail? How many degrees are in it?
90 degrees.
Yeah, I'm going to redraw that because that was drawn really sloppy. Yes, Abigail. Keep going, Abigail.
And now we have to label the triangle.
Mm-hmm.
So the height is 9 centimeters.
What's
And
the height? The height is the tall or the bottom?
The tall. The height is 9 centimeters, and the base, which is the bottom, is 20 centimeters.
Okay. Keep going.
Now the area formula for triangle is A equals base times height divided by 2.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Keep going.
And now we have to identify the base, height, and area. So the base is 20 centimeters, the height is 9 centimeters, and the area we don't know yet, so we put a question mark.
Everyone see what she did so far? Anyone have any questions for Abigail? Because so far she's killing the problems just like the other students did before. Okay, Abigail. Rewrite the formula.
Now we have to write the formula, which is A equals base times height. A equals base times height divided by 2. So now we have to substitute the letters. So it's A equals 20 centimeters times 9 centimeters divided by 2. And now we have to do 20 centimeters times 9 centimeters, which equals 180. And 180 divided by 2 equals 90.
90 what?
90 centimeters squared.
And what does this 90 centimeters squared? The area of what? How many triangles? 1, 7.
Then the area,
I thought you had to add it, but never mind.
The area of what?
the area of one right triangle.
Now going back to the question, how many right triangles are there?
72.
So one area is 90, and I want to know the area of 72. So what do I do
So
here?
you have to multiply 90 times 72.
Right, total area. You have to multiply 90 times 72. When you do that,
It equals 6,480.
okay, so I don't know why it's coming out like that. So the total area is A equals 90 times 72, which is how much, Abigail?
6,480
Centimeters what?
centimeters squared.
And what does that represent?
That represents the total area of 72 right triangles.
Does everyone see that? This answer goes right there. Yes? Yes? Okay. Abigail is going to take a nice screenshot for you. Hold on, Abigail. Let me make it a little bit smaller. That way you can encapsulate. Got that, Abigail? That's a little small.
Yeah,
Is that better?
I got it.
Okay, let's do the next problem. Let's do problem 7. Let's deal with trapezoids, because this is where we needed help. I would like to try this one. Guys, cameras need to be on. I see 3 cameras off. I'm not happy. I'm going to put you in the weight room. All right, who would like to try this one? Hazel, I think you can try this. I'll help you out. Problem 7, dear. You got this. Come on.
What is the area of the trapezoid that has base 1 measuring 19 centimeters, base 2 measuring 23 centimeters, and height of 14 centimeters? Draw the label a trapezoid.
Okay, so Hazel, we're drawing and labeling a trapezoid. Can you tell me what base 1 is according to the problem? What does it say base 1 is?
19 centimeters.
Does it matter where the bases go?
No.
Okay, so we want to call this base 1 where I have it in purple? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, don't get off mute. Stay on mute. I mean, don't mute yourself. What's base 2?
Base 2 is 23 centimeters.
Yes, Hazel. You see that, guys? You see what Hazel's doing? Hazel actually shouted her out, and Joelle, they came to my review session yesterday. So and some other ones, some other students. All right, Hazel, what is the height? What colored line would represent the height?
The height is 14 centimeters.
Good. So height equal 14 cm. Now that we know that information, Hazel, do you remember the area formula for trapezoid? B1, remember that?
As B2 H time divided by 2.
Okay, so we're gonna say this is the trapezoid. Don't get off, you're not done yet. Trapezoid formula. Everyone see that? I'm gonna put that over here so that it's all on the same page, on the same line. Step 2, Hazel. Now I got the formula. What do I got to do with the numbers? Starts with an S.
You have to. Hold up. I think every time.
So
I
substitute.
always forget what. Yes. Substitute. Substitute.
Good. So you're gonna help me substitute that.
Okay.
So let's look at it. Area, we don't. What's base 1?
Base 1 is.
Look on the diagram. It's in purple.
19 centimeters, and base 2 is 23 centimeters. So you have to times them both together.
Okay. So I just wanna. Somebody said that they can't copy down the note. You have to copy down what you can. 19 plus what's base 2?
23 centimeters.
Times what's my height?
14 centimeters. Divided by 2.
All right, Hazel, what's 19 plus 23? That's the next part.
19 times 19.
Plus, honey. Plus. Well, we want to add this up first, right? This says add. So we're adding this plus that. And what do you get?
42.
Okay, 42 centimeters. Now you're going to multiply that number by 14. And what do you get when you do that?
588.
88 centimeters to what power, kiddo?
Power of 2.
Now, we did this. What does this slash mean?
That means you're dividing.
By what number? Good. Excellent. Divide by 2. You ready? So what's half of 588?
Half of 588 is 294
294 what?
centimeters.
Uh-huh.
To the power, plus
That's it. You got it. 290, what'd you say?
294 centimeters.
To what power, kiddo?
2. Power of 2.
And what does this represent? The total area of what shape?
The trapezoid.
Good, thank you. Beautiful job, Hazel. Hazel, good for you.
Thank you.
All right, there you go, Abigail. Abigail's going to post all the notes for you to write down. Everyone will have all these copied down. Abigail, we're good?
I'm laggy.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay, let's see what we got. Now it's going to be time for you to do your exit ticket, which will be problem 8, 9. I'm going to go over that with you now. Everyone's going to be doing it. I don't want to hear I can't do it. No, you have the video to go back to. I'm not going to repeat that again. All right, so as you can see, Abigail's posting problem 1. She's going to get problem 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 up. Everyone's got their weekly notes to attach. You have until 11:30. I will put the recording up when you're in ELA. I'm going to open this up. We're going to do this now. We got 18 minutes. Let's do this. A lot of people in here did their iReady, but there's a lot that didn't. It's now past due. It was due yesterday. If it is not completed, you will receive a 0. I'm not going to chase you anymore at this point. You're too old now. Okay, wait, type your class. All right, who wants to do this one? Let's pull in Steven Melendez quickly. You don't have to read the problem just because we're running out of time. We want to find the surface area, Steven. Okay, so let's do this. Steven Melendez, this one's for you. Tell me what to substitute the length and width for. The length is what number?
8 inches.
8 inches. Who's Nancy? 8 inches. Okay. 8 inches. What is the length?
The length.
Somebody help me out or help him out.
Can I do it?
8 times, what's the width?
7.4 inches.
Good. Plus, what's the width? We just said 7.4. What's the height?
1.8 inches.
Plus, the height, we just said 1.8, times
2.
the length. Yes. Time, what's the length?
8.
1.8. Now, calculator out.
He gets out of the war. He comes back to the United States.
Okay, so now
Behind each door.
we got this. We got 2 times. What's 8 times 7.4?
Doing these things. You know, he's not in the war anymore.
59.2.
Plus 7.4 times 1.8.
Okay, so maybe he was maybe a little scared of persecution, but also the war.
13.32.
13.32 is the correct answer. 13.32. Just got to write that down. I don't know who this stands for. Is 13 point what? 32?
Yeah, 13.2.
Oh, 13.2. What is 1.8 times 8?
14.4.
Now, if you add up all these numbers, 59.2, 13.2, and 14.4, what is now the sum of that?
You got it's 13.
86.8. 86.
Oh, like this?
Yeah, no, 80, no. 86.8. Yes.
Okay, so now if you
Wait,
multiply,
that's not the. It's 13 and 3200.
wait, hold on. There's a lot of commotion. I hear a lot of noise in the background, so that could be part of what I can't hear. I hear numbers and stuff. Okay, 59.2 plus 13.2 plus 14.4 is 86.8. Now I made a mistake on here. Don't pick the answer for number 2. When you multiply this by 2, what do you get?
173.6.
Okay, do not pick the answer to number 2. I'm going to go now and change it. So hang tight. It's one, I'm gonna go change it on the form. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go change it right now. That is the correct answer, 173, don't do anything. 173.6, I'm gonna open this up. Okay, you can do the other ones in the meantime. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Let me go to edit. Okay, because if somebody submits this and they get it, okay. So Nia, what was it?
173.
Okay, now it's corrected. Now we can proceed. I corrected it. All right, so number 2 was obviously number 1. Let's do number 3. What is the area of the trapezoid? Joelle, go ahead, do number 3 quickly, sir. What do we got?
Okay. The base one is measured 40 centimeters. Base 2 is 8 centimeters, and the height of the trapezoid is 14 centimeters. So 8 plus 14 is 22. Divided by 2.
Wait. You got to identify these numbers first before you start plugging them in there. We got to identify base 1, base 2, base, and height, yeah? What is the area formula of a trapezoid? B1
plus B2 times height divided by 2.
Okay. B1 is what?
Base 1 is 40 centimeters and base 2 is 8 centimeters.
Good. 40 plus 8. Let's start there.
Okay. 48.
Then we're going to multiply by the height. Times that by 14. What do you get?
Okay, hold on.
672.
And then you have to divide it by 2. What's half of that? Look at your answer.
336.
6. Thank you, Nia. Everyone see that? So this is the correct answer. Got it? Okay. We just did problem 4 in class. So if you paid attention, we just did that problem. I don't know who did that problem.
For the last problem, it was 13 and 32 hundredths.
You mean for this one?
Yes, it was 13 and 32 hundredths, not
Okay.
13 and 2 hundredths.
But you still get 173.6 though.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, number 4, we're going to find the area of a triangle. Not Maria. Isabella, how do I find the area of a triangle, Isabella? What's the formula? Isabella, what's the base of the triangle?
I think she's. I thought she was frozen.
How do we find the area of a triangle? Adam? Angie, somebody.
The area of a triangle, first of finding the area of the triangle is.
So we can listen to the song while you're pointing out these two questions.
Is for step 1, area formula A equal B times height divided by 2.
Good.
Step 2 is to substitute the numbers. So A equals B times height divided by 2. A equals 20 times 9 and divided by 2, which equals 180.
What can music do that other forms of protest can't do? Why is it effective? And then how do we
180 divided by 2 is 90 centimeters squared.
Yep.
And we want to know that there are 72 triangles. So what do we do with the 90 and the 72? We just did this in class.
Times 72, which you get 6,480.
The answer would be, where the green check mark is, it's the first one. What is the area formula of a triangle, Adam? We just did it. Is it 1 B times H divided by 2 or A equal L times H, Adam?
It's A.
Okay, Isabella, what is the area formula of a trapezoid? Is it base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2? Or is it area equal 2L plus 2W? Think about it. A, B1 plus B2 times H divided by 2. Are we clear so far? So I just want to recap so far what we should have on our paper. Okay, so for question 2, just so that everyone's on the same page with me. Okay, I'm going to stamp the correct answer. It's the first one, 173.6. We just did it. I'm going to take it away now. We're going to proceed to the next problem. That way everyone should get 100. Problem 3, we said that the answer was 336. Okay, this is the answer, 336.
Ms. Canella, on question 6, it says no correct answer. I put A for question 6, and it
Okay, I'm
got
gonna get there in a second. Question 6, okay, so question 4, we just said 6,480. Question 5, we said it was base times height divided by 2. I'm gonna fix this. Question 6, the answer is correct. It is base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. There's a green check mark.
it says no correct answer.
It's right here, a green check mark.
I know, I got that correct already. I chose that answer, but it says
what is the, it just puts an X. I put A. A equals base 1 times base 2 times height divided by.
I'll look into it. Surface area formula, 2L plus 2 parentheses LW plus WH plus HL, or 2LW times H divided by 2. Which one is it?
Miss Canella, can I?
2 times
Go ahead,
length
Hazel.
plus width times height plus
Hazel, what do you think it is?
times length.
I think it's the first one.
Excellent. For this one, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. And then how many points do you think you earned?
15 out of 15 because we went over all the questions.
Right, so far this is looking really good. So here's what's gonna happen. It's 9:58. Your exit ticket is now completed. The problems
I
are,
submit my notes.
hold on, Joelle. Please don't interrupt, okay? The notes are being posted now, so you have 7 minutes to copy down whatever you missed.
Miss Canella, for some reason in question 2, I put the answer in, but it says that I got it wrong.
Hold on, let me check, Adam. I don't want to hear I could copy. Hold on. Somebody said.
That happened to me too on question 6.
Hold on. Somebody said that they couldn't copy down the notes. You have until 11:30 to get them done. And they're in Google Classroom. So Adam, let me see, Adam. Let me look into your answer. Because Adam, you didn't give an answer for number 2. That's why, Adam. It's blank.
That's impossible.
I'm looking, Adam. Adam, on number 2, you didn't answer it. I'll reset it. You can try it again.
All right.
And Nia, you had a problem?
Yeah, the same like Adams, but on question 6.
Myers?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, Nia. Let me go to your answer key. You didn't pick an answer for number 6. That's why. It's blank. I'm looking. You don't have an answer. So go back and try. All right? That's why. Just a reminder, guys, notes are due today at 11:30. All of the problems that were modeled are in the Google Classroom. If you do problem 3, if you finished your notes, you have 6 minutes. You can email it to me with your notes and you get extra credit. So problem 3 was the extra credit one. You have 6 minutes to do notes and turn that in. And then at 10 o'clock, you will go to ELA. Make sure your iReady minutes are completed because some of you in here haven't done them and some of you have gone above and beyond. And then we will meet back on Monday at normal class time, folks. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. We still got 6 minutes remaining.